Yo, we just walking like wrestlers, like tightrope. Oh yeah. The Without a Radio guys are back.
The Without a Radio guys?
I don't know what to call us. No.
The Radioheads. Oh, fuck. That's already a thing.
That's already a thing.
Shit.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Tretowithoutaradio. You already know how it goes.
I like the little fucking drum solo.
Treto, we're name from the day. From me other day. Radioheads. What's up, man? Jesus Christ.
We're the fucking Radioheads now.
We're back, dude. Back with a vengeance.
Yeah, been a week.
Yeah, been a fan.
Been a fan since day one.
Yeah, how's it going, man?
Good. I mean, I can't complain. I know you were fucking dying last week,
bro.
Had the syphilitis.
The syphilitis. That sounds gross.
It does. I'm not even sure what syphilitis is, but it sounds bad.
Yeah. I had a cold case of the cold. No.
Had a cold case of beer. No.
I had a cold case of beer. No. But yeah, dude, I was sick for a bit, came back. I'm starting to get back to normal. Yeah, it's been a weird 2 weeks. Yeah,
because you got sick and then fucking holidays.
Yeah, and the holidays. Oh yeah, how was your Thanksgiving, man?
It was good. It was there was some good food. We had some really good stuffing. No.
Yo, that sucks.
Still have good stuffing.
Yeah, that sucks being sick during the holidays because you're just out of it, you know?
Yeah, and there's people around and shit.
Yeah.
Can't even enjoy the food.
No, yeah, it sucks. Where do you guys do Thanksgiving? At your mom's house or an aunt's house?
Just at home. Yeah.
Do you remember going to your aunt's house for holiday events when you're little?
Like Thanksgiving and Christmas, New Year's.
I remember 1 year we packed up all our stuff and slept over at my aunt's house. That sucks. No.
You mean you slept over Christmas and Christmas Eve or okay, so you went over Christmas Eve, slept over, and then Christmas Day you guys what'd you do Christmas Day?
I don't even remember.
You went home?
Yeah, I think we just had recalentado and dipped. No.
Damn.
But yeah, that sucks, dude. You're little and you're just there. All right, what are we doing now? You know.
Well, I mean, isn't that the ultimate version of Well, at least I know when I was little and my cousins we would try to sleep over at each other's places a whole lot. So isn't that the ultimate version of that? Because the whole family's sleeping over, so you don't even have to go ask my mom if I could sleep over. You know?
Yeah, you're right. I didn't even think about it like that.
Yeah, but so it's the ultimate version of it. It's you already know you're sleeping over. You left the house with extra underwear and shit already.
You're ready to go. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I just wasn't having fun, so it's a bad memory. You know?
Maybe your cousins just suck.
Yeah, maybe they're picking on me and shit. No, they did have a haunted room though, for sure.
And that's the only one you could sleep in.
And I remember. Yeah, we probably slept in that one.
Oh, well, that's what.
Yeah, it's probably terrifying. Yeah.
Damn.
Wait, so you and your cousins were always sleeping over each other's houses? I don't think I had a cousin that. Oh, I did have a cousin I used to sleep over with. Yeah.
See,
I don't know. I'm trying to think because all my cousins live far and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. That sucks.
You missed out.
But how was your last 2 weeks, man? What's going on?
Good. I just kind of been going through the motions, waiting until the next podcast. No.
Oh, hey, that's us. Nah.
I messaged you. I had this idea for a new segment. I don't know what I want to call it yet.
Okay.
But it's basically what people would call shower thoughts. But I don't want to call them shower thoughts because I never have any of these ideas. I never have any of these thoughts when I'm in the shower. It's always when I'm doing something else.
So then why would they be shower thoughts?
Well, because that's what people think. That's if you Google shower thoughts, the kind of thoughts that come up, those are the thoughts that I'm thinking of. But I'm never in the shower when they happen.
But can we do realistic shower thoughts?
Well, I guess what's the difference between an unrealistic shower thought and a realistic shower thought?
So for me, a realistic shower thought is does shampoo ever expire? Is that you know? I don't think of what I'm gonna do later in the shower. I think of shit that's going on now. You know?
Right. Okay. Well, yeah. That's kind of the gist of it because it's you could be out at the store or something. For this one, I was out at the store, so you could be out at the store and you see something and you're I wonder if, and then your mind just goes on a weird ass thought process.
Shower thoughts.
Yeah, so that's essentially a shower thought, but I'm not in the shower.
Okay.
So I don't know what to call it. Dry shower thought sounds kind of sexual.
You're fucking a drywall.
Yeah.
What would we call this segment? Wandering
wisps.
Wandering wisps of
showers. No.
Bro, there's no showers. Traffic ideas?
Ooh,
when I'm sitting in traffic, that shit hits me.
Traffic thought sounds okay.
Traffic ideas? Because they're not ideas, really.
Yeah.
They're just...
See, that's why I said thoughts.
All right, yeah. Shower thoughts probably would be your best bet.
Yeah, but I don't know. Well, we'll think of something.
So what's one of your shower thoughts that triggered this?
You mean one of my to-be-named thoughts?
Yeah, we got to come up with something better.
Yeah, so I was coming out of Jewel, right? Mm-hmm. And this is pretty standard around the holidays when you come out of a major like grocery store. They have those people that stand out. They're like gathering money for like the Salvation Army or like for like.
Oh yeah, the like bell ringers.
The bell ringers that like they're raising money for whatever thing. Mm-hmm. And I started thinking about it. They're always like people who may not actually be that old, but look like they're like at least in their 50s. Like they look like 50, 60-year-old people every time. And I started wondering. Well, first of all, how much money they actually get standing there ringing the bell. Mm-hmm. Then I started thinking about it. Do you think they would get more money if instead of just there being an older person standing out there, they had an older person with like a bunch of husky puppies?
Ooh.
Or just like dogs that don't get cold, you know?
Yeah.
Because immediately I didn't want to have like dogs that are going to get cold because they got to be standing outside all day.
Now you feel sorry for the dog. Yeah.
But like, what if they just had like a bunch of huskies, like all fun and energetic?
And like, oh man, like you pay $1, you can pet the husky.
Yeah, because like, you know, whenever people see dogs that are just chilling and like look happy, people want to pet the dog. And then you're not going to pet the dog and then not
tip the guy.
Not tip the guy, you know? You're going to feel like an asshole if you don't tip him because he let you pet his dog.
But is that like animal cruelty? Because now you're just using the dogs for money.
Yeah, but the dog's not suffering. That's why I said huskies, because they enjoy the weather, you know?
Can we take pictures with these dogs?
Yeah, like that's basically my idea. Like you have a dog, like a cool dog who's just chilling. And
I'm trying to envision this as you're talking.
Yeah, so you're walking out of the store, you know,
just dog with fucking cool shades, like just chilling. There's
the old dude with the bell, you know, trying to get your attention, and then you look over because you heard the bell, and oh my god, there's a fucking husky there.
Yeah,
and you know the husky's just sitting there like chilling.
What's up?
Yeah, having the time of his life.
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh, you know, do you want to give the dog like a treat or something? Or like, do you want to, you know, take a picture with the dog?
Bro, they should definitely start using these animals.
I feel like that would get people to donate more money because it draws more attention to them, you know?
Yeah.
Because even when you're like walking down the street or something, you see someone walking a dog, you see the dog.
Mm-hmm. How often do you give these guys money?
So
like, I'm gonna be honest, I just walk past them. Like usually 9 out of 10 times I don't even have cash on me. Mm-hmm. Like I have my card.
Well, that's the thing. When I have cash, and okay, let me clarify. When I have cash and I have singles,
yeah,
I'll give them. I'm not gonna give the dude a 20.
Hey, you know what, man? Here, get some dogs. No,
here, man. You get some dogs. You hit me up. We'll go 50-50 on the split.
50-50, yep.
No, if I have singles or like change or something, I'll give them that. Mm-hmm. So they got lucky last time when I went to Jewel because I went to close my bank account at TCF.
What? Wait, finally?
Damn,
bro, we gotta talk about this right now.
Okay,
it's a big deal.
Let me wrap up my shower thought.
Right.
So one idea was we have dogs, right, and that draws attention. 2, I know they try to collect around the holiday season because that's when people are like in most need, I guess.
Yeah.
But what if instead of just standing there with a bell, even if they don't have dogs, like they could be there with like hot chocolate or something. They can make like a gallon of hot chocolate. It costs like $10.
It's like a lemonade stand.
Like a lemonade stand, yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm. They could do that. And then I don't know if it's just like the people are volunteers and it's just the elderly who volunteer to get out of the house or something.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I feel like they would probably get more money from the respective sexes if they had younger, good-looking people there.
Actually, you're right.
Like, to maximize my idea is you have an attractive girl and an attractive dude, like in their 20s or something, and you have a husky in the middle. Like,
you're gonna be killing it.
You're gonna be blowing up.
Yeah, that's the Tesla effect, dude.
Yeah.
You ever realize that at Tesla, like, there's no older like salesmen?
Yeah.
It's all young and like hip people.
So like shit like that, you're gonna draw more attention because, well, one, there's a dog, so that's gonna draw people's attention.
You just want a dog.
If you're not into dogs, there's an attractive woman or an attractive dude.
Yeah.
They're gonna draw your attention. They're gonna be there smiling, ringing the bell.
What if you're not into either?
Well, then there's a dog. No.
Oh yeah, nah. Damn, dude, you really put some thought into this.
And this was me after I gave the dude $1 and like was walking back to my car.
So you paid $1 to trigger these like thoughts. That's crazy.
Yeah, because like I put something in there and I was walking. I was like, I wonder if I would give him money more often if there was a dog there.
Yo, I definitely would.
Because because a lot of people, like you said, like you walk out and you just keep walking straight. Like they don't even catch your attention. You just like tune them out.
You think like the people who thought, hey, let's sell these cookies and name them Girl Scout cookies.
Yeah.
And like just have little kids sell them because no one's gonna say no to a little girl. You know,
right.
Like, yeah, dude, that's so smart.
So like shit like that, And
we need dogs on this show. Nah,
just have a dog sitting there with a microphone.
Bro, I'm telling you, I'm gonna buy a dog just for the podcast.
There you go. It's a podcast dog.
Yo.
And his name could be Pod or Cast
or PC.
Yeah.
Nah.
Or you could have two dogs, one named Pod, one named Cast, and you can be like Podcast, and then they both come running.
Or we could just call him Stereo.
That's kind of a better name.
Yeah, why didn't we go with Stereo for the name? Did you ever think about that?
Just Stereo?
Like
Treto without a stereo?
Treto without a stereo.
Treto and Stereo.
Yeah, Treto Stereo's scary hoe. No.
Treto Stereo Scary Ho.
Yeah. Welcome back to Treto
Scary
Ho. No. Wow, it's just a girl all petrified to help. No.
I have a thing about that actually later.
Another thought, shower thought?
Not a shower thought, but yeah, so to close out my shower thought, I went to close my TCF bank account.
Oh, bro. Okay, so backstory. Renee's had this account, and I've always wondered, like, what made you get TCF? Like, because they don't have, like, normal banks, right? They're all, like, attached to grocery stores?
Like, 80% of them are attached to grocery stores.
I don't think I've ever seen, like, an actual branch.
They have one on Archer, like, somewhere between, right? Somewhere between, like, not Austin. Well, they have branches, is my point. Doesn't matter where they are.
Right.
But they have actual branches. And so I opened the account when I was in high school, when I got my first job as a summer camp counselor.
Yeah.
Because it was convenient, because we go to Jewel to buy groceries.
And there's deposit.
I could just deposit. I was like, oh, this is perfect, So that's when I opened the account. And I used it, and then when I went to college, NIU at the time was partnered with TCF Bank.
Oh, so it's super convenient.
Yeah, so they had a bank on the camp. They had a branch in the campus, like student center building, and then they had like 3 ATMs throughout the campus.
Nice.
So it made it super convenient because I already had an account.
Yeah.
And I could just take out money basically whenever. So that's why I had it. That's why I got it, and that's why I kept it throughout all of college. And then after that, it was just like, well, I've had it for so long. Why would I?
But you'd never wanted to get like a cool, like, I don't know, savings account somewhere, like, again, like a hip, like, young bank.
Like when Chase was popping off and everyone went to Chase.
Everyone and their baby mamas had Chase.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never went to Uber driver. No, I never had Chase.
And so, I kept it open, and that was my bank account up until last week.
Damn, how did it feel?
And
it's like you're breaking up with someone.
Yeah, it was kind of weird actually. Because like, damn, now what if I'm at Jewel? Now I can't just hit the ATM up and take out money.
Damn.
Now
you got to ring a bell and ask for people for money.
And then I remember that Chase refunds you your transaction fees when you use ATMs not in Chase.
Oh, really?
Yeah, 4 times a month.
Yeah. Mine does it, but at the beginning of every month. Yeah, they reimburse your ATM fees.
Yeah, that's so I was like, oh, I guess it doesn't really matter. But it was really funny when I was closing out because, I had to go to the teller because they wouldn't let me. If I tried to, like, switch my funds from my TCF account into the new Chase account. It was gonna take like 4 days
to like wire them.
Yeah, to change the money. And I was like, all right, well, this is stupid. I'm just gonna go to the place.
Yeah.
And so I went and I was like, hey, so I want to empty out my accounts because I want to close them. And she's like, oh, okay. And so she went in, she started doing everything. And I guess they probably have to ask. It's like, oh, so why are you closing your account?
Yeah,
And
probably.
I was like, oh, I could have said any random reason, but I actually told her the truth.
You should have came up with something like, oh, I'm buying a bunch of Huskies. No.
Well,
Yeah.
catch me outside the store. No, so I told her the straight up truth. I was like, your website sucks. I was like,
That's the
I was
reason.
like, what? I was like, because I guess she didn't get it. It's like, yeah, like the TCF website, it's really bad. And the TCF mobile banking app, it's really bad. And it's like, well, why is that? Like, why is that? Why is that the thing that makes you close the accounts? It's like, oh, I'm a software developer. And then she's like, oh, that makes a lot more sense now.
Yo, that's a really good reason.
And
like, I'm sure you get annoyed trying to check your
Well,
account.
yeah, because it's annoying when I log on and then I hit the button and it's like, oh, we're sorry, your service is unavailable. Or like, oh, we're down for maintenance, and like shit doesn't update. And I was like, this is stupid.
all the time.
Yeah, and it's like that all the time.
Yeah. No, I hate it when I'm trying to like check mine real quick, and it's like like
like
down
you
for
can't
maintenance
do
or
it.
whatever, and it's like what the fuck? Now I got to call the 1-800 number. Like,
Right.
yeah.
So shit like that, and it's been annoying me for a long time. But right now, Chase has a promotional thing where if you open like qualifying bank accounts, you get like $600.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah, so it's like now's the time.
Yeah. Well, you heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. Go get a Chase.
Go get a Chase bank account.
Yo, that's crazy. Okay, so shower thought. Before we completely move on, do you think when you first buy a house,
Okay.
the spirit that lives in that house? Because I'm big on like spirits. I feel
Right.
like everywhere there's a ghost.
Uh-huh.
Do you think they feel like, yo? Okay, well, first of all, do you believe in ghosts?
Yeah, to a degree, I guess.
I feel like we had this conversation before, but like when you buy a house, right?
Uh-huh.
Do you feel like if there's a ghost living there,
Uh-huh.
do you feel like they're just like, what the hell? You're just barging into their territory? Like, do they feel
yeah.
like awkward seeing you around?
So like from as far as they know, like they're the owners of the house and
Yeah.
you're just like renting it out or something.
Right. That's weird, right?
Yeah, I guess that would be weird.
Do ghosts have like feelings?
Well, it'd be like similar thing where it's like when you finally kill the spider that's been like up in the corner of your room. It's like that spider probably thought you guys were roommates.
Bro, what happened? You turned on me.
Yeah. And it's like, oh, when you find random change in your couch, that's the spider trying to pay rent.
Oh wow, that's funny.
And then you just fucking up and kill it.
It's like, bro, I paid you each month.
Like,
I left
every
you
month.
the quarter. Damn, that's funny. Yeah, that's another thought too.
So I imagine it's something similar to that. But
Yo, I the other day I was cleaning out my room and there was a spider on the ceiling and I was on the phone with my girlfriend.
Uh-huh.
I was like, all right, don't move. There's a spider. She's like,
Wow,
I'm
so
on.
she can't move?
Yeah, she's like, I'm on FaceTime. But so I go and I'm nervous, right? Because it's literally like right above.
Yeah.
And I grab a shoe, but the shoe I grabbed had a really weird like curve, so like I couldn't really like squish it. So I hit this spider. This dude came falling down real quick, and I yelled and I ran. She's like, "What happened? Are you okay?" I was like, "I don't know where he's at. I don't know." Dude, she's like, "Oh my god, it's on your clothes!" And I I never patted myself down so fast, bro. It was so hilarious. Like it was out of a movie. And I couldn't help but laugh. Like it was so stupid.
See, now you just lost your man card.
And the spider's probably still living in my room. No.
Well, he's probably paying you rent right now.
Right? That's crazy.
I don't know. As long as the spider's not too big, it doesn't weird me out. Like, especially like indoor like house spiders, especially in this area.
Terrified. I hate them.
Well, because you can't really have like venomous or like really big spiders in this area because of the climate that we have.
Mm-hmm.
So
true, yeah.
most of the spiders we have are just like those like brownish colored ones that are just chilling indoors.
Yeah, wait, why do we hate spiders? Or, I guess me, like...
I think it's just
people
because
like
they're
myself.
small and they crawl.
But they're weird, though. Like,
Well, because it's like most people, they don't like insects either,
mm-hmm.
They don't like bugs. And spiders, sure, they're technically not insects, but they look basically the same.
And what are centipedes for? Like who made a centipede?
Why? No.
Yeah, like what's their use?
Like those trip me out more than spiders.
They're really creepy.
Because they're super long and then like they're moving forever, but they don't really go anywhere.
They move like this?
Yeah.
Like why? Why do you have so many legs?
What the fuck's the point? What are you doing?
Do you pay rent? No.
Where's your recorder?
Yeah, that's crazy.
But spiders they don't really bother me, especially because I know that they're chilling in the corner. They set a web. They're over here catching flies and stuff.
Yeah, that part's pretty cool.
Yeah,
I don't fuck with spiders. Like a rat and a squirrel is pretty much the same thing. If you think about it.
I feel like you skipped the whole bunch. Like you got gerbils, you got hamsters, you got mice.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
you made a really big leap there.
No, but like, oh, I guess yeah. They're all in the same family. No.
Well, yeah. I mean, if you
Rodents.
really if you zoom out enough, really, we're no different from a mouse.
How?
Well, if you just keep on zooming out.
Oh wow. Yep. I see him. No, it's a mouse. No, it's just Renee. No.
There you go. See?
Wow.
No.
Yeah, that's crazy. All right, shower thoughts. I think that's a good segment to have on the show.
I think so. We just need a good name.
Yeah. I kind of want to run with shower thoughts.
I don't want to name it shower thoughts because if you Google shower thoughts, you get a whole bunch of other shit. But if we name it something specific, likely you'll get us. You get what I mean?
Okay. So then
it's a marketing ploy.
Yeah, just like the fucking the young husky.
Exactly. So my last couple of weeks have been all about marketing.
Has it really, or you?
No.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say
that was just a good 2 ideas together in a row.
Oh wow.
So apart from the holidays, I guess. Oh well, you were sick, so you couldn't really do anything.
It's horrible.
So I went to Milwaukee. That was pretty cool.
Oh yeah. How was it?
It was a good time. We went very spontaneously for the amount of planning that it takes to go to Milwaukee for the weekend.
Yeah, I feel like that's one of those cities that you could just like find something to do.
Yeah, because a friend of mine, he just posted like on a Monday night. It's like, fuck, I feel like drinking.
Okay.
And it wasn't even that. I was like, oh, really? He's like, yeah, but not drinking. Like, I feel like getting trashed.
Oh, damn.
And I was like, oh. And he's like, so are we drinking this weekend then? I was like, all right, I mean, I guess so. Yeah, we could drink this weekend.
See, that's how it starts, man.
And then like 30 minutes later, I was like, what if we drink this weekend and stay with me here in Milwaukee? And he was like, oh shit, this is it. Because we had talked about taking a trip to Milwaukee for a weekend, like in the past. And we're like, oh, this is it. Let's just plan it this weekend. We'll go. It'll be great. And so that was Monday night. Tuesday, we actually like confirmed it. I'm like, all right, let's try to go to Milwaukee. Where are we staying? What are we doing?
How many people went?
Ended up being just 3 people.
Oh, okay.
But at the time of planning, we didn't know how many people were going to go. Mm-hmm. And so we started looking into hotels, started looking into Airbnbs. Found this really awesome Airbnb. It was
nice.
Really cool. It was, right where the bar that we went to, Moe's?
Yeah.
It was like the one like across the street from the Moe's Steakhouse. And then there was the Moe's bar on the other side. So on that same block, a little bit down, there's this apartment complex that's a bunch of lofts.
Oh, cool.
And so we got a loft in that complex.
Yeah.
And it was really cool. It was it looks like it's the person has it just to straight up Airbnb it all year.
Nice. So it was very like
yeah, so it was we didn't have to like deal with the people or like plan out when to arrive or anything. There was just a lockbox. They gave us the code.
Damn, that's cool. That's very like new girl. To, like live in a loft,
It was a nice loft. It had two bedrooms. It had 2 queen size beds. It had a nice couch. TV was kind of old. TV like, was a little bit old.
Like no HDMI old or
no, like it had HDMI's, but it had they had a fucking Fire Stick, but it was like a Generation 1 Fire Stick.
Damn.
So I spent like 20 minutes trying to get the thing to turn on.
Oh wow!
And I couldn't even get it to turn on. Eventually, I gave up and we didn't use it.
Yeah, it was bad.
We watched YouTube videos off of my buddy's Switch. Oh well, Kobe.
Oh nice.
Off of Kobe's Switch that he bought.
You have a picture on your Instagram that I want to talk about. The fucking so the most tragic thing you could find on the streets of Milwaukee.
Yep.
Yeah. So there's this picture Renee posted, and immediately I just started laughing because I just pictured you like taking time to stop whatever you're doing, get down low and like snap this picture, you know?
It's all about the angles.
Yeah, so this picture is a 12-pack?
Yeah, it was a 12-pack.
12-pack of Miller Lite just gone,
Smashed.
smashed on the sidewalk. How did you guys, like, you just saw it walking by?
Yeah, so we were on our way to the Milwaukee Public Museum.
Oh, cool.
And we were on the scooters, on the Lime scooters, and we were just on our way. We left the scooters like the block before, and we were going to cross the street and go into the museum. Mm-hmm. And as we're walking, we see the scooter just standing there by itself. It's like, oh, that's weird. There's a scooter. And then we look down, and there's a case of beer. I was like, why the hell is there a random-ass case of beer? Like, did someone, like, run in to go get something at the store or something? And as we get closer, we realize that the case is open, and the beers are all smashed up.
Yo, that's so funny.
And so we just see it, and we're looking at it like, this person was probably on the scooter holding the case of beer. And because the sidewalk right next to where the scooter was like, it was jagged. It was like up, and there was like a bump.
Oh, man. So he was like wobbling, probably.
And so we were like putting it together. It's like, all right, this person was probably on their way home. They just bought this 12-pack, and then the jagged edge of the cement came up, probably caused them to lose balance.
Damn, it was
broke the beer. Yeah. They probably busted the shit, and it had just happened too, because like the beer bottles,
they were cold. Were you testing them out?
Well, I mean, it was cold out, but no, like the cement was still wet, and you could still see some of the foam from the beer.
So it happened.
Like just happened. Like we probably missed it by like a couple minutes.
Damn.
And so I was like, damn, that's pretty tragic. Like that person probably feels like shit. They just spent all this money. They spent money going to the store, so they had to buy their lime, pay for it there, pay for it back. They had to buy the case, and then it just all went to shit.
Yo, I'm thinking about it, like, that poor guy, he's like, man, fuck this scooter, and just walked away. Like,
he just walked the rest of the way.
Like, taking the scooter back home.
Yeah, and, like, crazy. If he wanted to, he probably could have gotten a couple beers, because out of that case, though, because there was at least one for sure that was fully intact.
Damn.
And I looked at it for a second. I was like, should I drink this beer? Is this a sign?
I would have. That would have been funny.
But I didn't want to deal with like maybe the possibility of like micro shards of glass, true, on the outside of the can.
That's so funny, man. Like, poor guy. Yeah, so shit did you see in Milwaukee then?
It was
the streets of Milwaukee.
It was hilarious. We were laughing so bad, but it was nice being in Milwaukee again so recent. Or so soon to when we went.
Yeah, that was like what, 2 months ago?
Yeah, like 2-3 months ago, yeah. And it made it so much easier to navigate, like because I already had a semblance of where everything was because we had been there not too long ago.
I feel like we go to Milwaukee like really.
We go pretty frequently.
Yeah, I've been there like 2 or 3 times with you probably.
Yeah. And so now I think I'm to the point where I can navigate within the downtown area without like Googling stuff.
That's pretty cool. Like, yo, Renee, where we at? All right, you make a left and you pass the beer.
Yes, pass the beer spilled on the floor. So stuff like that. Because even we were walking to this breakfast place and we passed by the hotel that we stayed at. Oh, okay. And I was like, oh, there's the hotel. And then like things just started clicking. Like we were walking over to like the Bucks Stadium because the Bucks had played that Saturday.
Oh, nice.
And so we were walking and I was like, oh, there's the Rock Bottom place. That we passed when we came out of the Pabst Theater.
Oh, yeah.
And then a little bit later, I was like, oh, there's the theater. And then, like, all of this stuff, like, just started clicking. And, like, all these little sections of Milwaukee all of a sudden just fit into this puzzle. And all of a sudden, I had a whole map of the downtown area in my head.
That's pretty badass. Isn't there, like, a building with, like, a big-ass, like, ladybug on the side?
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
I forgot what it's called. But it's, like, a nightclub.
Yeah. And it looks all, like, cool. It's like a lounge.
Yeah.
That trip that we took to Milwaukee is kind of like it blends in with like my Seattle trip. So I kind of like I remember like what we did and stuff, but like I don't really remember the parts of like.
You don't remember what part is what city?
Yeah, like I remember we were walking through a parking garage late night. Was that in Milwaukee?
Maybe.
And there was like a guy on a scooter, but he had his girl on the back.
Oh yeah, that was in Milwaukee.
Like, yeah, two people on one scooter.
Yep,
that was Milwaukee.
That was in Milwaukee.
Yeah, that was weird.
and then we rode the scooters. We went all the way to the waterfront. There's this other like art museum that we were gonna go to, but it's like $17. So we went to the one that was 12.
Well,
It was a cool.
$5.
It was a cool ass museum.
Yeah.
Like I'd recommend checking it out if you're like in Milwaukee and need something to do during the day.
Mm-hmm. Damn, I feel like I haven't been to a museum in years.
Yeah, I hadn't been to one in a while, but it was a cool museum. They had a lot of cool exhibits.
Nice.
They had a spider exhibit actually.
Oh God, fuck that.
They had a butterfly one too.
Oh really?
See, why do people like butterflies? They're just as weird.
Yo, nah, butterflies are cool. I fuck with butterflies, but not fucking.
Not spiders.
Nah. Wait, what's that ugly butterfly? Moths. Imagine just like being born a moth. Like I was so close. Like
You were so close.
yeah, I could have been a butterfly.
It's almost like being born a minority.
How was your Black Friday, dude? Did you do anything? This year?
So Black Friday, I didn't really do anything on Black Friday because I went to the store on Thursday.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, went to Best Buy, Walmart, and Target in the opposite order.
Okay. Yeah, same here. I feel like those are the top three.
Yeah, like that's where you want to hit. That's where you're gonna see the most variety of stuff. Did you get anything at Black Friday? Did you go?
So I did go. I didn't get anything, but my girlfriend got her parents a TV, and she got a really good deal on a Samsung.
Nice.
But no, I didn't. I mean, I bought not Banjo. What's the name? That game we played on the podcast.
Oh, Crash Bandicoot.
I bought that for like $10-15 maybe.
Yeah, it was pretty cheap. I remember seeing that.
And then I really wanted to get the Spider-Man game.
Oh,
but they were sold out. That was like $10. Yeah.
Well, they were sold out. Where'd you go?
Walmart.
Well, that's your problem.
Yeah. Oh, dude, it was so bad. Like,
really? Did you have a lot of people at the Walmart? I guess what? Did you go here locally or where'd you go?
Yeah, we went to the one Countryside.
Okay.
And we went on Thursday night, like around 9,
okay,
10, and it was like everyone was like running around, like everyone's like confused and everyone's like grabbing stuff. I feel like people just go to grab stuff they don't even need, like, you know, like
yeah,
it's all hype really, but it was fun, it was cool.
That's weird. I was there at the same store, like at
the same time.
No, like a couple hours earlier. And everything was so calm. It was so nice.
Really?
Yeah.
Nah, it was weird. But then I went back with my brothers in the morning. And it was the total opposite. Like everything was, they restocked a bunch of shit. Yeah.
So like when you say morning, are you talking like 5 a.m. like normal Black Friday? Or?
Oh no, like 11 a.m.
Oh okay.
Yeah. But I feel like that's the thing now that like they kind of killed it with the whole we're opening our doors at 6 p.m. Thursday. So it's not even Black Friday. It's like
it's Thursday.
It's Thursday. Like, you know. Do you remember like when it was legit like Friday and like
5 a.m. Friday morning,
and you had to like line up outside the store and like wait for like 4 hours?
So for part of the reason I like it that it's kind of spread out now, because then you know people like me that just want to go to the store and pick some stuff up, you can go and you're not being trampled.
Yeah, but that's a rush. Like that's an excitement.
But I know like some people live for that shit.
Yeah.
Like this is their Olympics.
That's crazy. Yeah.
But I don't know. I like it. So you didn't really pick up anything, just the game?
No, not really.
I went and I got so much small stuff that ended up being a bunch of money
for no reason.
Well, like
what'd you get?
They were all things that I wanted. So I went. So here was my game plan. No, I went to Target first because I wanted to get a weighted blanket because they had them on sale for $30.
Bro, I didn't know that. I love weighted blankets. No.
Should have gone to Target.
Damn.
And so I got to Target. I spent like 20 minutes trying to find this fucking thing because they're more popular than I thought. They had sold out, basically sold out, and I found one that was in the wrong section.
You stole someone's blanket.
Somebody was trying to hide it.
Yeah. I was gonna say
they didn't do a good job because I found it and it was sitting there by itself. So
damn. Yeah.
It was like in the middle of a display case, and it was the only item in the display case.
Like it definitely didn't belong there.
Right.
Yeah.
And so
that's cool. Yeah.
I picked that up there. I tried to see if there was anything else, but there was really nothing else that I wanted. that I couldn't, or that I wasn't planning on getting somewhere else already.
Mm-hmm.
So then got that there, went over to Walmart. So went to Walmart because I had seen that they had HDMI cables for $7
Oh, damn.
that lit up.
Ooh.
Right?
What?
They had LED HDMI cables for $7 and they were 6 feet long.
That's pretty badass.
So I saw that and I was like, I'm going to Walmart.
Yeah.
For that. Like, people are over here going crazy trying to get this 50-inch TV, and I was like, I'm getting these HDMI cables.
Damn, that's funny. Okay.
So that's kind of what I like about Black Friday. I never go for like TVs or like shit that people want.
Yeah.
I'm always over here getting cables and
That's
like
so
blankets.
The most random shit.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm lying. I bought a record player on Friday.
Oh, see?
Yeah, I got one of the Crosby ones for like $30.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh, damn, that's still sitting in my car.
Yeah, probably frozen to death now.
I know, that sucks.
So, so I went, got that. I ended up picking up a Google Home and Chromecast combo pack thing.
Ooh.
It was $35 for the two of them.
Yeah.
Because in Milwaukee, the Airbnb we stayed at had a Google Home.
How is that? Is it just like Alexa but
Google?
Google? Yeah.
But it like changes your life.
Really? What does it do?
Well, you can have it tell you jokes and they're all funny.
Really?
No, they're all like borderline jokes that are so bad that they're funny, and they're all based around puns. So I liked it.
Oh wow!
And I was super against getting it because I don't know if you were aware, but Spotify premium members for like a month they were giving away free Google Home Minis.
Oh really?
All you had to do was like fill out a survey.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't want to fill it out. Like, I don't fucking need this thing. And then I ended up buying one on Black Friday.
Oh, wow.
So we bought that, bought the Chromecast. I got the some of those smart light bulbs because, I got the Google Home. So now I need something to do with the Google Home,
Hey, you want to turn on your lights without touching anything.
Exactly. Yeah. So I got that. I got a new pillow to go with the new blanket because you can't be out here with an old-ass pillow.
Yo, you're living it right now.
And what else did I get there? I think that's all I picked up there.
Nice.
But all in all, it ended up being like $200 somehow.
Really?
Yeah.
So do you feel like you copped like some good deals, or was it?
Yeah, I think they were like the pillow was like $10 off.
Mm-hmm.
I saved $5 on the Chromecast and the Google Home.
Nice.
The lights were like half price. I think it was like 2 bulbs for like $15.
Yeah, damn, that's not bad.
And then finished it off, went over to Best Buy, bought a new pair of headphones.
Oh, nice.
Because the ones I had, there was really nothing wrong with them, but I didn't like the fact that I had to charge them every week because the battery life was like 10 hours.
Okay. What kind of headphones do you use?
So now they're these, what's the brand? J-Lab headphones.
Okay.
And they're in-ear, but completely wireless. Or over-ear, sorry. Over-ear and wireless. So they have like a 40-hour battery life.
Nice.
So that's, 4 times as much as the last ones.
Yeah. Damn.
And so I did that. You got to buy them with the warranty. That's my fucking tip for people out there. If you buy shit at Best Buy, get the fucking Geek Squad warranty. It is the best investment you'll ever fucking make.
How much is that though?
It varies based on how expensive your product is.
Yeah.
But
like, when have you used Geek Squad?
All the fucking time.
Really?
Let me tell you.
Wow.
They're because their thing, they replace it no matter what. Like, as long as you physically have the item, you can replace it. And so,
but they replace it with like a refurbished thing, no?
No, you go and you grab a new one from the store.
Oh, really?
And so, and then there's other ways around this too. So let me back up a little bit. So, 7 years ago,
I opened up a TCL.
Immediately after opening the account, I went over to the local Best Buy.
You gotta work on your financial fucking. Okay, so then.
So 7 years ago, when I got my first smartwatch, got it at Best Buy, and I got the warranty with it because I didn't fucking know about smartwatches. I was like, what if this thing breaks?
Yeah, or like falls off, or.
Yeah, and so the warranty is for 2 years, and then like a year later, the new version came out. So I had the Samsung Gear S2, and then the S3 came out. And I was like, oh, I kind of want that one now. And I checked it out, and there was a sale on the S3 So it was like $50 off or something. So it was selling at the same price as the S2.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, I wonder. So I went to Best Buy, told them that I wanted to use the warranty on my watch, and then I asked them, like, hey, so rather than swapping out, if they're the same price, can I just swap products? And he's like, yeah, it's the same price. If it's the same price, yeah, you can just swap it out. If there's a difference, you'll have to pay the difference. I was like, oh, okay.
So did they ask you what was wrong with your watch, or
No.
Oh, so you lied to Best Buy?
And so you lied. And so I went, exchanged the S2 for the S3.
Yeah.
And that was it. I paid for the warranty again.
Wait, so okay, hold on. There has to be some bad side to this. You can't just...
Hold on, it keeps going. Yeah. So I exchanged it, didn't pay anything for the watch, paid $20 for the warranty again. And then 2 years later, I exchanged that S3 for the S3 Frontier, this one.
Okay.
And did the same thing again. So didn't pay any money, paid $20 for the warranty. And then about a year ago, I went back in again. This is how used to doing this I've gotten. Yeah. I went back in again now at this because point. So when you wear the watch for a long time, the bands, they start getting like worn out, and this one doesn't have it yet. Oh, right here. This, you see how it's like,
oh yeah,
kind of like, I don't even know what to call that, like engraved basically. Yeah. They'll start doing that, and I started looking at it because I was like, oh, I don't like how that looks. I'm gonna buy a new strap because you can attach and replace these.
Right.
And the strap was like, the one I wanted was like $50. I was like, I'm not gonna pay $50 for this,
knowing damn well you got that.
So I went to the store, exchanged it for a new one, paid $20, and got a whole new watch.
Wow. And
you best believe, in another year from now, I'm gonna do it again.
To get whatever
Samsung,
new watch, whatever you want, yeah.
And so,
yo, that's crazy.
Since that point, I've just been buying the warranty on every electronic that I've bought in from there. Yeah. And so, perfect case in point, I don't know if you remember my over-ear JBL headphones that I had. I was like looking it up online, and I was just like clicking around on the Best Buy store and site. That's what I was trying to say. And I realized, like, hey, these are $300 headphones.
Wait a second.
Yeah, and I was like, why did I buy $300 headphones? Because it didn't make any sense to me, because I never use them outside of my basement. And I use them with the wired connection plugged into my laptop.
So you're pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, so I was like, huh. So this is the pinnacle of my Geek Squad membership. I went into Best Buy, told them that I wanted to return the product because the Bluetooth didn't work. And they were like, okay. And I was like, so can I get the store credit, or like, do I have to exchange it for an actual product like right now? And I was like, no, you could just take the credit, or you can exchange. If you want, you can go get a different product. If it costs less, we'll do that. We'll switch them out for you, and then you could just get the rest in a gift card.
Yeah.
I was like, okay. So I returned those headphones, went back, got another pair of headphones that were $40 because they were on sale. Normally they're $80. So got an $80 pair of headphones for $40. Then I got more smart light bulbs because Google Home. I got a 4-pack.
So you traded in
your headphones that I wasn't even using for another pair of headphones and smart light bulbs, and I got $70 back on my gift card.
That's crazy, man. And you got a little system going on there.
And so now next week I'm gonna go in and
give me some
and do the same thing with my other pair of headphones, the JBL's in-ear wireless ones that I had, the ones with the 10-hour battery life, because I don't need it anymore because now I have the new ones. Smart. And those were $170. So I'm gonna do that, get the gift card, combine both of the gift cards. Now all of a sudden I have $120 back.
Look at you.
It's fucking great. So I've been buying all this shit from Best Buy, but I really haven't spent any money outside of buying the memberships.
Recycling your shit, yeah. Yo, that's actually, man, that's smart.
So that's why you should get the Geek Squad fucking warranty.
You're finessing Geek Squad, dude. That's crazy. I once bought a Groupon for... Hold on. I once got a Groupon. Bro.
You said it so like... All right, so you once bought a Groupon
for Jiffy Lube, right?
Okay.
So the first time I go in there, I get my oil change, and I was like, "Oh, I have a Groupon." They're like, "All right, cool." you're good, you know? And I was like,
Yeah.
oh, all right. And then I left, but then I was like, wait, they didn't claim the thing.
Yeah.
Like, they didn't click on it or scan anything. So I was like, you know what? This Groupon's good for like a year. Let me do it again. Dude, I got like 4 fucking oil changes out of it. Yeah, dude. And that was, let's see, they're like $40 a piece.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was like $120 right there.
See, there's ways to fucking finesse the system.
No, 160.
Yeah, 160, $40, 4 times. Yeah.
Yeah. Then that. I mean, but you're dealing with a whole like electronics. That's a whole thing.
Yeah, but and it's perfect because you know the people working there don't give a shit.
Yeah, that's true. Yo, have you ever met someone that works at Geek Squad?
Like, what do you mean, like
what
someone
do they
that I
do?
actually know?
Yeah.
Or?
Like, do you know anyone that works at Geek Squad?
No, I know of someone who's worked at Geek Squad ever since I got that first watch 7 years ago.
It's the same guy.
It's the same fucking dude.
All right, Renee, what's up? What are you trading in today? No.
And it's weird. It gets to be like, you know, when you go to the store or you go to the same store a lot and you see that one worker who's always there.
And you're like, oh, he's still here. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the dude for me. But it's been 7 years.
Yo, is it a chubby light skinned guy with glasses?
No.
Oh man,
we got different guys.
No, we got different. We got different.
And I remember I went and I was telling my brother about it. I was like, yeah, there's this one dude who's been here for like 7 years. I wonder if he's still here.
That's so funny.
And then as I said that, he walks out of the back room holding his fucking NOS energy can.
Damn.
And I was like,
he's working that double. Yeah.
And I was like, damn, this dude probably went hard as fuck on Black Friday, and he's still in here putting in work.
Damn. Is he manager yet? I want to know this guy.
As far as I know, he's the exact same position he was 7 years ago.
That's not great.
It's not.
That's really bad.
But I'll be heartbroken if he ever leaves.
Do you even know his name?
No.
Wow.
But he's my rock.
He's the reason I keep going back.
He's the
you
reason.
Go to any other Best Buy, but you go to that store.
I go to this one.
Yeah, that's
it's not
so
for the
funny.
convenience. No, I have to drive 12 miles in the wrong direction.
Wow. Just to check on him.
Yeah, just to make sure he's doing all right.
That's funny, man. Well, here on this show, we like to. I had nothing. I thought something was gonna happen, but I had nothing. Yeah, this is one of our unplanned shows, so I feel like, how do you feel without having a structure? Like, it's been pretty good conversation.
Yeah, it's weird that there's not a formal structure, but I definitely had stuff I wanted to talk about. So like the shower thoughts I wanted to talk about, and I know I got the commercial thing that I want to talk about too.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I feel like we do well. We're good at getting there as long as we have like bullet points to get to.
Yeah, so this whole week that I've been sick, I was listening to a whole bunch of podcasts and I was trying out some new ones that I just been on my playlist.
Yeah.
There's a lot of different, like, the way people do their shows, right? So I was listening to this one, I don't even know the name of it, but it's 2 comedians from I think they're in New York. They have this voiceover. So every time they say something like politically incorrect, they have this like ugly old lady voice that says es lo que es. But these 2 guys are white. So then he's like, hey man, like, how do we even know that she's speaking Spanish? And I was dying, right? And then the other guy's like, well, pretty much every time they say something politically incorrect, it is what it is.
Right.
So then this lady comes in and says, es lo que es. Like, it's so funny. And these guys are, like, hilarious. But I was listening to them, and I was thinking, like, yo, that's, like, who comes up with that? You know? Like,
yeah, there's a lot
one
of
day
weird...
he was just going to be like, oh, let's just do it in Spanish because it'd be a lot funnier.
Yeah. There's a lot of weird podcasts. I mean, there's the whole fucking genre of, like, murder mystery podcasts.
I tried to
heard
tap
any of
into
those?
that. Yeah.
I tried listening to one, and I was like, this is weird. I feel like I'm watching something with my eyes closed.
Bro, for real. Like, you feel like you're watching a movie, but you're in the other room, and, like, the TV's
like you're
going.
just hearing it.
Yeah.
I was like, well, can I just go into the other room and watch it?
I was listening to one. I haven't finished it, but it's called Blackout.
Oh, I have heard of it.
Yeah? Yeah, it's really good, but it is that whole, like, movie, like, damn, I wonder what the characters look like, you know? Like, and then you start questioning, like, and then you start remembering the voices. It's really weird.
And you start focusing on all the wrong things.
Mm-hmm. But they always advertise Sonos for that. Like, oh, play our podcast on Sonos.
What is so? Is just like a site to play on or an app or something?
Oh, no, it's a speaker.
Oh, Sonos speakers.
Yeah.
The fuck is Sonos?
Sonos. Yeah.
I've never
heard.
Never been an Uber driver.
But yeah, there's so many like different podcasts, and I was thinking like, man, the just itself has been growing in the last like how I don't know, like 7 or 8 years, because before that I didn't even listen to podcasts.
True.
But I remember, and then that brought me back full circle to when we drove down to, was it St. Louis?
Yeah.
That's when that's when I first heard of
wasn't it? We listened to Joey Diaz podcast.
That was like the very first podcast that I was like, damn, this is cool. Like, yeah.
Damn, so that was I didn't even realize how big of a moment that was.
Yeah. But it's crazy. Like, what was your first podcast that you're like, damn, this is different?
I think it was also the Joey Diaz podcast.
Yeah, right.
Maybe like 6 months before that trip was like the first time I had heard it.
That's weird. But then who was with us? Because I remember it was someone else like put it on. It wasn't you or.
Oh really? I think I put it on.
Was it? Okay, yeah. Maybe I'm lying.
maybe I just can't remember shit.
Yeah, but I was thinking about our podcast. Is like, dude, we could do so much like different shit, and it's like you literally like you have no like limits. You're like, this is like a White Claw. There's no laws. Like, this is see shit like that would never fly anywhere else. Everyone's cringing right now. They're like, wow, this motherfucker.
This motherfucker really said no laws. Where were you 4 months ago when White Claws were fucking popping off?
Nah, man, I'm always late to this shit, dude.
I feel like White Claws have stabilized.
I feel like I'm slowly becoming a White Claw like fan,
but like
I'm steering away from
like
beer.
8 months too late.
Well, I got to make sure everyone else jumps in first.
I got to make sure it's safe.
Yeah,
what if it was poisonous?
Exactly. Yeah, you know, like
that way all of y'all die first.
That's what happened with vaping, dude. All those dumbass kids are like,
oh my god,
lung failure now.
All fucking 5 of them.
Yeah, for real. But cigarettes has fucking killed the entire planet.
That's like one of the most annoying things. It was like, oh, local teen dies of vaping. It's like, oh, one person. It was like total death count up to 7. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, see, dude, like, oh, local teen got hit in the face by a White Claw can. Like, nah, fuck that, I'm not drinking those.
Fuck White Claws? No.
Yeah, dude, people start throwing those, forget it.
Oh, man. So, yeah, I guess welcome to the fucking hard seltzer revolution, I guess.
This shit is wild. Did you know they have mango flavor, bro? Like, I tried the mango one the other day.
Game changer.
Changed my life. It was so, like, good.
Once you go mango, you stop buying variety packs.
Wow.
Yep.
Really?
Yeah, because then you just want the mango.
The black cherry is really good, but I would never try the black cherry. Any like black cherry soda, I would never try it.
I don't like the black cherry.
Really? What's your favorite?
The mango.
Oh.
I like the grapefruit one and the lime one.
I don't think I've tried the lime one yet.
The lime one's in the variety pack.
Is it? I haven't ventured into experience.
So you gotta start with the variety pack.
Yo, dude, it's just
you gotta build a baseline.
Nah, man, because that's what happened with me and Blue Moon one day, and I tried the freaking horchata one. And I almost threw up.
It wasn't that bad.
It was gross. Oh, I think we were there. You were there. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
You bought the variety pack.
Buy variety packs, people.
Buy a variety pack. Oh, you know they have condom variety packs.
Yeah. That's the one place where I feel like you don't want a variety pack.
Like you know what you like, and you just
but like, what if one of them I guess it's the same as if you get like a variety pack of beers and one of the beers is really good and the rest of them suck.
Yeah.
But now it's affecting someone else.
Wow. Now it's not just you.
Yeah. Now it's just not just you. You know. You got other people.
Yeah. Well, other people are gonna drink that beer too. That's kind of gross. Yeah, like
I guess, yeah.
I'm not drinking horchata. You could drink that one. I had Bud Light
Platinum.
No. Lemon. What was it? Damn, I forgot.
Was it the orange lemon?
No, it was the lemon tea.
Oh,
yeah, it was weird. But
I don't even know they have that.
Yeah, it felt like I was drinking one of those like tea, like those hard teas. You know what I'm talking about? But it was like Bud Light. It was pretty good. It was alright. It's better than the orange one.
I'm gonna have to Google that because I have no idea that was a thing.
Yeah, that's crazy. And then before we go, I want to shout out a Facebook page that I'm following now.
Oh shit! All right.
I've been sick, so I've had a lot of like time to
fucking browse the internet.
To browse, the fucking weird corners of the internet. But my brother put me on. I get this Facebook alert that said, he's invited me to join this thing, and I was like, what is this? So it's called it's an Aldi, the store Aldi.
Okay.
It's a fan page, but it's called like Aldi. Fuck yeah, I don't want to butcher this.
Maybe you're trying to advertise a page and you don't even remember what it's called.
It's so funny. And I literally it's called the AldiNerd.com community.
Okay.
Right? So I'm like, what the hell is this? He goes, yeah, bro, so you could like start cooking your own food. And I was like, no, that doesn't, like, I'll go to Jewel, like, I don't know. So I go on this page, bro. Literally every single middle-aged white woman from like the Midwest. Yeah. Like,
is on this
page, and they share recipes, and they share like all the experiences, and they have I got so invested into this,
apparently.
So they upload like recipes, but like they're so proud of how much they saved. Okay. So it's like, made tuna casserole for my whole family, and it was only $12.93. Like, okay, but they only use Aldi products, right?
And let's be fair, tuna is pretty cheap anywhere.
Well, yeah, but like
bad example.
Oh, okay, bad example, but like it's weird. So then this lady was like, "Oh, hey, Aldi family, like I just had my first real world encounter with a fellow member,
Aldenite."
So this lady was like super like, I don't know, the way she posted it, I was like, "Yo, this lady has nothing to do with her life." She was in this aisle they call the AOS.
Okay.
The aisle of shame. Bro, right. Okay. This is so funny because now if I ever go to Aldi, I'm going to be like, damn, I'm in the AOS. It's so weird because it's like literally everyone there is like old and white. Yeah. But they have an AOS, and then she met this lady holding, I'm not making this up. She was holding unicorn pajamas. Okay. And she was looking at them, and then the lady was like, and this is like one big ass post. She's like, "Oh, the stuff you find in the AOS aisle, am I right?" And then the lady goes, "AOS," and then she's like, "Are you a part of the group?" And then they did some weird like coding, like
some weird handshake thing?
They only knew, like, people in the group only knows. They're like, "Oh my god, I finally met somebody," and like now I want to go to Aldi and see if I meet somebody from.
Oh my god,
because they have a big following, bro. It's so awkward, like. And then they'll shout out where they're from. They'll be like, "Oh, Naperville, Illinois," and it's like, "Oh, hey, I'm in like Bolingbrook," and like, it's so weird because it's not like any hood people in there.
That's weird. Yeah.
So I want to be like, "Hey, coming in live from South Side of Chicago, guys," like some weird shit. I don't know, but I got really invested in that page, and I thought it was so funny because it's like the most random.
So shit. Weird, yeah.
You should. I'm gonna.
I don't know if I need that in my life.
Bro, but it's so awkward. We should do a segment on what we find on
like random
Aldi
Facebook
nerd.
Groups.
Yeah, like look, this lady bought a bag of chicken nuggets for $4.99. She's proud of it.
Dude, that's a 48-ounce bag too,
and it has 145 comments.
What?
I'm telling you, people just like,
jeez, you got to put our podcast on there.
Yeah, dude, it's
sponsored by Aldi.
Yo, honestly, like that would be a really good idea.
That's our new demographic: middle-aged Midwestern wives.
I'm honestly thinking about buying a Christmas tree from Aldi because this lady found one for less than $30.
Oh my god,
pre-lit. You can't go wrong with that.
Yeah, you can't even take it out, take it down. It's that's it.
Yeah, take it as fucking Geek Squad.
Take it to Geek Squad, get it exchanged a couple years later.
Yo, that'll be the ultimate move right there because everyone saves their Christmas tree.
That's true.
Yeah.
I think they used to sell Christmas trees, actually.
Really? Yeah. Can you do a Google Home Christmas tree?
Like put a bunch of Google Homes on the Christmas tree, or what do you mean?
No, like Google, turn on the tree, or like...
Yeah, that's what I do now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I just tell Google to turn on the Christmas tree, and then it's like, all right, turning on the Christmas tree.
How does it know it's a Christmas tree?
Well, because I told it.
But how?
Well, you just tell it, like, hey, this is a Christmas tree.
That's so weird.
Well, because there's the smart plugs, you know?
Oh, that's how it works?
Yeah, the case of 4 smart bulbs that I bought at Best Buy also came with a smart plug.
Okay.
So you put the smart plug into the wall, you connect to the smart plug via Wi-Fi, and you put the smart plug on the same Wi-Fi network as the Google Home. And then,
just keep going.
And then you name it, and so you can name it whatever the fuck you want. But I named it Christmas tree because that's what it's connected to right now. So when I say turn on the Christmas tree, it fucking turns on the Christmas tree.
Yo, that's awesome.
Yeah,
Dude, that's really cool. Yeah.
it's one of those things that like you don't think about, but it's so cool. Like now I could say like, well, I don't want it to do it now.
Oh,
I could say,
yo, you could do it from your phone?
yeah,
Nah, just
yeah. So like when
I'm over here shopping at Aldi.
when I'm in the garage, I could be like, "Hey Google, I'm home," and I set a routine, which is basically you could have it do a sequence of items based on a keyword. So
damn.
motherfucker, I think it did it. Hold on.
So all your lights and your microwave and everything's turning on right now.
So like you did it, and then you could set it so like now whenever I say that, it'll turn on the living room light and it'll turn on the kitchen light.
So you probably, if someone's at your house right now, they probably like,
You're like,
the
what?
fucking lights are turning on by themselves. Yo, that's really cool, man.
Yeah, so we got those set up. We got like the bedroom lights are set up like that.
Wouldn't it be funny if like there was an option where Google could like talk back but give you like sass?
Sassy
like,
Google.
Yeah, you know, like I'm home and they're like, okay, what do you want from me, bitch?
Fuck
Like,
the-
okay, bye.
It inadvertently did that to me the first time when I said it.
Really?
It was like I'm home, and I was like, hey. That was it.
Well, what else did you want? Like,
Well, I wanted it to turn on the fucking lights.
I thought it was like she probably thought, is it a he or she? It probably thought it was like greeting you at the door. You know? Hey,
Yeah, you could set the voice. It has a male voice option and a female voice option.
that's so weird, man. Nah, I'm gonna stick to White Claws.
No, just wait. Give it like 6 months.
Oh, dude, yeah, I got the new Google thing you were talking about. Yo, fire! Like,
Yeah.
fuck that.
Damn, I did want to get into that commercial, but we're about at an hour here.
Oh, damn.
So
you want to come back, or do you want to save it for next week's episode?
I don't think it's gonna be relevant by next week.
All right. Well,
You wanna just cut and then do like come back, do like a quick 10 minutes here?
Yeah, let's do it. Welcome back to Tretowithoutaradio. Man, dude, I'm still thinking about Aldi.
I mean, dude, you gotta go in on this group. Like you gotta contribute. You can't just be lurking in there.
I feel like a lurker, dude. I feel like a creep.
Like it's probably a big enough group that they don't notice. Like, hey, this Treto guy is not posting anything.
Oh yeah, I'm sure, but like, I feel like if I contribute, I'm just gonna keep doing it every week. Once I'm gonna go and buy groceries every week, and like, I don't know, that's weird.
You just gotta do it, man. Go all in.
Does Aldi have commercials?
You know,
I've never seen one.
I've never seen one. I don't think they have commercials. I think that's why their prices are so low. They don't spend money on advertising. There you
They're
go.
for the people, man.
For the people, by the people.
Yeah.
You know what companies do have commercials though?
Who?
Exactly.
Not us. Nah.
Fucking car commercials, man. Especially in winter.
Ooh.
They got all this shit. They got fucking Toyotathon. They got December to Remember. They got fucking the Chrysler end of year sales event.
Where they're trying to empty their lots.
Yeah, they got all these fucking commercials.
Yeah,
But,
you're right.
So there's this one commercial, this holiday commercial that Peloton made. You know, about Peloton, the bikes. Like the fucking $5,000 bikes and shit.
Yeah, I read something about this, but I only read the headline. So what is it?
And it's a weird commercial. Well, I'll play it for you here. It's 30 seconds, so it'll be real quick.
Okay.
But there's another commercial that I saw earlier that I was going to tell you about, but I figured I'd save it for this part of the episode.
Nice.
So it's a GMC commercial, right?
Okay.
And so it's this couple, like maybe they're married. Let's assume they're married. They're married. They're like in their mid-20s, early 30s or something.
Mm-hmm.
And they're walking through like a fucking forest. There's a bunch of snow everywhere.
Okay.
And he's like, hey, I got you something. And she's all excited. And he whistles, and a cute dog comes running out over the hill.
No.
And then she's like, oh my God. She's all excited. He's like, hey, I got you something too. And then he turns around, and it's the fucking truck, like a pickup truck.
How did that get there?
And I'm just thinking, like, how much of an asshole do you feel like? You got her a dog. She got you a whole ass truck.
Oh, thanks for the dog that I can't ride to work.
That was a really wimpy dog.
Yeah.
That was like maybe a 10-pound dog at best. You're not riding that.
Yo, that's so funny.
Like, I don't know. I was just thinking. I think that Peloton commercial got me thinking about Christmas commercials more like in depth.
Yeah.
Because more people were like, "Oh, it's a truck commercial. She got him a truck because they needed a new truck or something," you know.
Right.
But now I'm thinking about it. It's like she went out and got you a whole fucking truck, and you got a dog.
You gotta do something else for her because she.
Yeah. Like you're never gonna hear the end of it. It's like, hey, hun, remember that year where I got you a car?
Hey, yeah, no, how's the dog? No.
Yeah, it was, and like just fast forward, like the dog's shitting all over the apartment and stuff.
And the truck's all nice outside.
Yeah. He's like, well, you take the dog. I didn't want a dog, Jeffrey.
And then you fast forward and it's like they're divorced. Yeah, you know, like they're all fighting for custody of the truck, not the dog.
Poor dog. So shit like that. That was a little one that jumped out at me. But so the Peloton commercial.
So this is the bike, right?
Yeah, the
that
bike.
high tech with like the screen on it.
Yep. Yeah, and you can do like online rides or whatever.
That's actually really cool.
Like online classes and stuff.
Yeah.
So I think it'll be better if I just have you watch the commercial first.
Okay.
And then we'll kind of dissect it from there.
Sure.
So here's the
You have it pulled up?
Yeah, I have it pulled up. Here's the commercial from the Peloton, their YouTube account.
Oh, damn, they have a YouTube?
Yeah. And I guess we could probably put it. I don't know.
First ride. I'm a little nervous, but excited. Let's do this. 5 days in a row. You surprised? I am.
Was she documenting herself?
Rising with the sun.
Yeah.
It's totally worth it.
Let's go race Boston 50 ride.
She just said my name. A year ago, I didn't realize how much this would
Yeah.
change.
I'm gonna get flagged for that song.
This holiday, give the gift of Peloton.
Okay, that's
All right. So
I know there's like big controversy with this, but I'm trying to like
Yeah. So that's why I didn't want to get into any of it before you watched it the first time.
okay, so from what I got out of it, she's kind of weird for documenting her workouts.
Okay.
But who's editing that video of her? Like, who's in charge of post production? Because they're watching it on the big
Yeah.
screen. But I mean, I don't see anything wrong with it.
The main thing with the commercial, I guess let me tell you this now and then watch it again with this knowledge. So
Okay.
people are saying that it looks like this woman's in an abusive relationship. And now watch it again.
Like with her husband?
Yeah, with her husband. And really pay attention to her facial expressions. Yeah, see,
Damn,
you're
okay.
seeing it now.
She looks really worried, like nervous.
Yeah.
She does not want to do that. Like, she does not want to work out. Oh, here we go. Right at the end, she looks at him for like a sign of like
Like approval?
approval. Yeah, that's.
Yeah, so that's
It also helped that you didn't play the song and stuff because
Yeah,
it
to
makes
not
it a little
distract you.
creepier
Yeah.
now. Yeah. Wait. So they're saying that it reflects her being controlled by her
by her husband, or
boyfriend,
yeah.
whatever.
So
Yo, I could see it. That's weird.
so that's like one part of it, and that's like the creepier end of it. The other part of it is, don't give your significant other workout shit,
That's just fucked up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and so that's another section of it, and then more people on the internet are like, oh, well, this is unrealistic or like body shaming in some way because she starts the commercial thin. She's already pretty thin.
So she doesn't really need to like.
Yeah, and then at the end, she
Workout.
looks exactly the same as at the beginning of the year.
Mm-hmm.
So they're like, oh, well, why,
Yeah. Well, yeah. Okay. So I can see that because it doesn't seem like she's enjoying the product. Yo, she looks like get me out of here.
Yeah.
I need help.
And I feel like most of it is just the actress's face.
She's just worried for no reason.
Yeah.
She also looks like the girl from Shameless, low-key.
And so, like, there's just all these things blowing up on the internet about this commercial about how, like, she's in an abusive relationship, how her significant other is a fucking asshole for giving her a workout equipment. It's
Here,
like,
hey babe, I thought you might need this. You
might
know,
be
you
gaining a few pounds.
that's
So
fucked up.
like all that kind of shit. And it's so weird that nobody really noticed this when they were editing, shooting the video. Like none of this, no one looked at this. Was like, her face looks like she's kind of scared.
Yeah, right. Like the production team was
Yeah.
like, hey, maybe we should reshoot this scene, and not look so scared.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the fact that she's like documenting it, like it's weird, right? Like who starts working out and documents it every day, and then at the end of the year shows it to their significant other on the big screen, edit it together.
Yeah, like, hey, like that's so weird. Well, I mean, people take like before and after pictures.
Yeah.
But like every day to document you working out, like what's the difference between day 6 and day 20? Like you're still on the same bike.
Right. She's doing it seemingly every day based on like the clips in the commercial.
And then showing him and looking for approval. Because right at the end, she like turns to him.
Yeah.
And like she's waiting for like him to say like good job. You know.
Yeah. Like
That's so weird.
it's just so it's one of those things where the internet's so split on it.
Mm-hmm.
It was like, oh well, maybe she's recording it to show him like, look, I am using it every day. It wasn't a waste of $5,000. You know.
I mean, so is the guy with the truck. Like, yeah.
I'm using this dog every day.
Right?
Like,
Damn.
yeah, it's the weirdest thing. And it was probably the last thing on Peloton's mind when they were making it.
Yeah.
And I wanted to, you were like the perfect use case. Like in this shot where they're sitting here watching it on the TV screen, like look at her face.
He looks like, he looks like he's going to beat her.
Right?
Like, did you use the bike, yes or no? Tell me, Margaret. You know,
And like, and her face is like, I don't know, she had to like edit this video and
That's right.
record every day. And I just,
dude, like, are they streaming it? Did she upload it somewhere? Like,
did she put this on YouTube?
Yeah, like, why? First of all, who sits there? Oh, and then the bike is like in the background haunting her. Like,
Like-
you know, like she's looking back, like.
Especially like the one clip where she's like, "Oh, it's 6 a.m. Fuck."
Yeah, like that's so weird. Damn, that's a really good. What I hate about the internet, dude, like if they see something, they'll jump on it, and then
Yeah.
everyone jumps on it, and then it becomes a thing.
You
Like,
can't have anything. This is how this became a thing. I would have never heard of this Peloton commercial.
I would have like
It would've-
seen it and just not even think about.
Yeah, like because I watched it the first time, just watching it, and I was like, "Oh, it's a fucking bike commercial." And then I started reading the headlines and seeing all this shit, and now I just can't unsee it.
Oh, dude, she's just looking for help. Dude, she looks like if she was in trouble, she'll call 911 and ask to order a pizza. You know?
Oh, here
like,
we go. That's the shot you were talking
That,
about.
yep.
She's like staring at him like for approval, and his face
Like
is
waiting.
Like, his face is just like this fucking crazy bitch.
He's like, oh damn, she really did use the bike. You know, me and the guys just thought it'd be a funny joke. Yeah.
Oh man, but
Damn.
I don't know. It's like nobody on this production team is like a real person. You know, nobody sat down and is like, how would this really play out in a family?
Yeah, that's weird. That's super weird. Also, why is he gonna spend all that money on that bike? No.
They're like $5,000 bikes.
Yeah, they're
and
really
you have to pay
expensive.
like a $20 subscription fee every month.
To join like the classes and
Yeah,
stuff.
to do the classes.
Yeah, fuck that.
But it's just a fucking weird commercial, man.
Yeah.
That's
a
I
good
really
one.
wanted to get that out there before the commercial hype dies down, because there's just so many theories. There's like, I've seen theories like going the other way, where it's like, oh well, what if that's all just her? Like she's super into it, and the husband. That's why the husband's just there, like, okay, honey,
Yeah.
good job.
Like this bitch has nothing to do during the day. Let me buy her a bike. No.
And like imagine like that shot where she's in the bed like at 6 a.m. The husband's just like, honey, go back to sleep. He's like, no, I
Yeah,
am
right.
riding my bike.
No, but baby, it's Saturday morning. Like I'm riding this bike. Like,
It's like, babe, you want to watch a movie tonight or something? Like, no, I gotta edit my video.
yeah. This guy is just miserable. Like,
He's like, fuck, I should have just bought her a fucking car.
right? And it's crazy because people go early, like before, like the gym gets busy.
Yeah.
So that's in her living room. Like she could just
She
do it
could-
at whatever time.
Yeah, I guess like maybe
That's so
because of
funny.
like the online courses or something, like the class
true,
happens
true.
at 6 a.m. So you got to be there.
Yeah, poor guy, dude. And we should buy him a bike.
Like,
No.
I don't know. I thought it was funny. I had a good laugh with it.
That's the type of shit I would think about in the shower. Like, if I'm like watching that commercial and then I go take a shower, like, damn, dude, she probably did like fucking. Yeah, I don't know. Shit, yeah, I lost my train of thought.
I don't know, that actress is probably gonna blow up though. I can't wait until the interview comes out and she's like getting interviewed and her face still looks scared. Because then I was like, you fucking assholes. That's just her face. Like,
wait. So they're gonna be like, oh, you know, like, why do you look so worried in the commercial? Like, what are you talking about?
she's like, what do you mean? We were having a blast.
Like, are you nervous right now? We don't have to do this interview.
He's like, are you worried that somebody's gonna hurt you?
You could tell us if something's wrong.
Just nod your head yes.
Poor lady, dude. Like,
I don't know, like she was like, damn, this is a nationally televised commercial for Peloton. This is gonna be my big
this
break.
is it. Yeah.
And all people can talk about is how she looks worried as fuck.
What's wrong with your face? Damn, that's fucked up. That was a good commercial.
Yeah, that's all I had for today.
Yeah, I think that's a good ending point there. We could wrap this up. Yeah, this has been Tretowithoutaradio, where we sold our radio for.
Sold it for a Peloton.
Yo, it's expensive as Peloton.
Better start using it. I want daily vlogs.
I was about to. Okay, yeah, I'll do it. I swear. Tretowithoutaradio. We'll be back next week. Keep it locked. Yeah, cool.
All right. See ya.